nothing!
Once we take this Mr. Silo,
We'll rule the world, General Warhawk!
we need Rambo!
Rambo, the force of freedom.
Here's a present, Haddock. Wow! Rambo, the Iron Warhawk. Rambo, my sword. Look out! You again.
Rambo, the force of freedom.
Get Rambo and General Warhawk with their battle-action weapons, each sold separately.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to RAMBOMANIA, the first of the final 2 episodes of Season 2. And I feel like we've, traversed the stars, to the moon and home again. And Season 3, Carmageddon, is to commence October 25th. So mark your calendar, please. And I've just got to say that, we've got tons of fun stuff, when the new season arrives. So, but till then, let's enjoy the final 2 episodes. They're not that big, but they're not that bad either. And I can't believe I can finally say that we're on the cusp of Season 3. We might try something new. We might do like a couple of Season 3 preview episodes till we get there, because there is some Rambo 5 news in circulation as we speak. But, we're only 6 months late in the process. Once again, the new season start date is officially October 25th, 2014. But you may get a little bonus stuff extra. Kind of like what we did with, the leading into the last volume of Season 2. We kind of did some Stephen Chang specials in there. So, contrary to what we've said in the last few episodes, I know it gets confusing. It confuses me all the time. It's very confusing indeed. So, last time we talked Shipshape 1983's magnificent Force of Freedom custom line, one-of-a-kind action figures, and, if you were following the clues in the past Force of Freedom episodes, I know there's many, and the clues are subtle, but you can see that it caused a spark within my brain. What would it be like if the Rambo animated series was reissued for a follow-up series today? Well, I'm going to give you my spin on how I would do it. Not in great detail, because there is some things I would still, I'm still working on it. But those clues, in case you were wondering, were the Shipshape figures themselves, the full episode list of the old series, as well I displayed an image of the limited edition VHS cover with sort of teeny bopperish Rambo Cat and Turbo looking, variations of themselves sported on the box, and in different animation style, totally, of course. It's pretty cool. I forget which episode exactly it was, but I think it was back in the beginning of the Force of Freedom ones. My take on it would be really different, right down to the starting specs. So let's have a gander, shall we? I would suggest like an Adult Swim approach this time around. Like the good old Teletoon at Night Home for placement for the 15-minute per air date slot. More like 13 minutes for each episode, of course, or my interpretation would be like 12 minutes and 51 seconds per episode, actually, with about 2 minutes and 9 seconds or 5 seconds. Cut out in the middle, respectively, for commercial use and, all ad-friendly stuff. I would propose, 3 months per season for a culminated year-long 4-season series. So that would be like 9 episodes per season, the last 3 weeks of the last the last 3 weeks of the last month of each season would be open for reruns, while the next season is prepped, for a total of 36 shows over the 12-month series, of course. So that totals out to about 114 minutes per season of airtime, 456 minutes for the completed series, roughly 8 hours, or a little less than 8 hours. Shorter by far from its predecessors in comparison. Like the old Force of Freedom year-long series was gargantuan in comparison to what I propose. The series in question would be called simply Force of Freedom, not Rambo and the Force of Freedom. And would be a sort of catch-up continuation 25 years or so after the ending events of the series. An older, expendable-ish crew for the first season, mainly dealing with the crux, the Phoenix-like re-rising from the ashes of Savage, and the Force of Freedom coming back together, as well as maybe flashbacks and origin stories that we never got to see earlier, as well as a conclusive starting point, from how the old series could have ended. Mystery, mysterious. A long play on that 8-hour epic indeed. So I'm kind of working on a treatment for that now. Who knows, what will happen with it. But for now, this is just a tease to get the, to wet the whistle and get the taste buds of the brain working. And as it progresses, I'll share info on my concept coming soon. But I would do some, different stuff with it. I guess my biggest question of the series would be if I would go full out with the sex and violence, or stick to, and the brutality, or stick to what they had going with the additional, with the addition of like brutal fighting with blood, to go like with what they had going before. Maybe I throw some twists on it, like maybe Rambo and Kat would be together by now, maybe they'd be married. Maybe it would deal more with Rambo embracing his native roots, more in tune with like the animals and nature and the earth and the native elements, and coming to terms exactly with what he is with like the German and the native. And I would give Rambo a whole new origin to stay faithful to the no PTSD of the original series. All that will be revealed in due time. In due time, my friends. But I'd stick with the original Goldsmith score with the remixes they did last time. But I would add like Brian Tyler elements, remixed elements, just to give it more closure and feel more robust. And definitely the image I would be going with to promote it would be the one you see on screen here, the black and white Che Guevara Rambo Force of Freedom kind of thingy. It would definitely be an alternate Rambo spin-off on an alternate Rambo spin-off. Which would have many cool factors to play on paradox-wise. How would you do it if given the chance? I want to know. Leave me a comment below. Don't inbox me. The inbox doesn't work. You can try, but I don't think I'm going to get it. But if you want to inbox me, let me know, and we'll bring you on the show. And, we can talk about that, or anything else Rambo-related that you would like to talk about. But for now, I must go. Working on Seasons 1 and 2 box sets right now, and the prep for Season 3. Coming up next, the long-awaited finale and outtakes episode. So, thank you for joining us down this long road that is Rambomania. I'm your host, Matt, a.k.a. Coon. Please know that you at home make all the difference. We would be nothing without you, so thank you. Thank you for watching.
To be continued.
Return after these messages.
Discovered Savage's new headquarters.
Now Rambo's sure to show up. There he is. Open fire.
her. Yeah, Cat's escaping. She's getting away. Blast him. Pan back, Cat. Nice shot.
Get Rambo's assault vehicle, Savage headquarters and figures, each sold separately.